I heard that DC's Shazam comes out later this week, which is Friday, April 5th, which is also next month. And I also heard it's one of the best movies from DC Universe. And the funniest and savior. When I hear that particular word, that worries me. Because we've seen movies that is being labeled as a savior and it turned out to be not so great of a movie. So if I get a chance to see that movie, either this week or end of the month, I'll check it out. So, speaking of DC, what is going on with the TV shows like Black Lightning, Supergirl, and Green Arrow? The best way I can describe those shows, either they're inconsistent, boring, or all the above. Don't get it twisted. I like Black Lightning. But season 1 was wildly overrated, and no one can tell me otherwise. And season 2, the only reason why I put it as above average because of the season finale. That was awesome. But other than that, that's it. And Green Arrow is just all over the place. And don't get me started with Supergirl. I don't hate the show. I like the cast, the chemistry, which I'm watching right now. But I don't know. Ever since season 1, it's just been a roller coaster. And there's been talks that it's going to be canceled. If that happens, it's a shame. But at the same time, they have no one to blame but themselves. So, yeah. We have a 10-year-old girl in South Carolina was involved in a school fight in a classroom, for what I've heard. Unfortunately, she lost her life, and yet we're more worried about a minor celebrity like Jussie Smollett beating a quote-unquote charge. And Chris Rock put him on blast last night on an NAACP award show. And people are going in on him for the fact that it's the same dude that let his white friend say the N-word in front of him. All I have to say is this. Both of them are wrong, period. But with Jussie Smollett, his situation is 1,000 times worse. Because he wasted police. He wasted not just police resources. He wasted everybody else's time. He did this, hiring 2 Nigerian brothers to bolster his career, money and everything. And please stop showing the 2 Nigerian brothers all pecked out, muscles everywhere. Cause I'm trying to lose weight as well, and that makes it even worse. Whatever. So, now, before I get to anything else, let's talk about college basketball. March Madness. Everybody's bracket is completely destroyed. For me, it is. And North Carolina lost to Auburn, which I had a feeling that was going to happen for the simple fact that they kept getting behind the first 2 games. Iona and University of Washington being behind the first half, then make a run in the second half. But once they got behind against Auburn, that was it. Second half, Auburn went beast mode, and North Carolina just went straight cold. They couldn't do anything. And I think this is the second straight year that they went out in the Sweet 16 round. So, and oh yeah, Michigan State beat Duke. How about that? That is the beautiful thing, baby. Everybody talking about Duke is going to win it all. Zion Williamson, the greatest Duke player of all time. Look at him. Man, get out of my face. Get a life. Do that. Grant Hill is the greatest Duke player ever live. Period. He stayed with that program for 4 straight years. Two-time national champion. And all the accolades. Zion Williamson is one and done. His team were bounced in the Elite Eight today. Not to mention the fact he's going to go straight to the pros. So how can you say that he is the greatest Duke player of all time if he can't even stay if he stays 1 year, at Duke University? It's crazy. Now you got Final Four matchups on upcoming Saturday. Texas Tech versus Michigan State and Auburn versus Virginia. I got the ACC Big Ten Challenge type of thing, but it's for all the marbles national championship, which is Michigan State Spartans versus Virginia Cavaliers. So we'll find out if the Big Ten is the greatest conference in college basketball, or it's just all talk. Now, a little bit of video games. Sega Genesis Mini will be coming out later this year. I heard it's supposed to be around September. And the price retail is $79.99 with 40 games. Whatever. Last but not least, more quote-unquote controversy in the video game world. This time, it's Mortal Kombat 11's female characters. Okay. I know I'm not the world's biggest Mortal Kombat fan, but I do like Mortal Kombat X, and I'm liking what I'm seeing in Mortal Kombat 11. The female character designs in Mortal Kombat X or 10, whatever you want to call it, phenomenal. Excellent. Mortal Kombat 11, it's good but not great. I feel that they're pushing it, which is the NRS, NetherRealm Studios. They're pushing it. Unnecessary. Feels forced, you know what I mean? But is it going to stop me from playing the game just because the women are covered up? No. I'm seeing videos and articles, and this is sexism, and SJWs invaded the video game world. They invaded in video games, fighting games. If that were the case, we would have seen the cover-up female characters in Soul Calibur 6, Tekken 7, Street Fighter 5, and along with other games. So what are y'all talking about? And when I see, videos, video titles of like, oh, I decided I'm not gonna buy Mortal Kombat 11 because of that, and it's I'm sitting there looking at how many minutes. It's 23, 29, 39-minute videos. I'm rolling my eyes. I'm like, get a life, people. This is straight overkill. Where were you at in Mortal Kombat X or 10 with the female characters? You didn't complain then, didn't you? Yeah, I didn't think so. The unnecessary drama, unnecessary controversy, and that's something I forgot to bring up in Is Gaming Still Fun Part 7. The influencers, you got developers acting crazy or wilding out. They're in bed with the gaming community to the point, certain groups of fans, to the point where the games that being released, it's not for everybody. It's being catered to certain groups of people, which it disgusts me to no end. Yeah, if it ain't one thing, it's another. I hate this. I really do. Despite all that, despite what I said, I'm gonna play Mortal Kombat 11. I would be more worried if the game is running right. Is it gonna pull an Anthem on me where it's an improper shut off that potentially or break the PS4 console? Not some female character design, being clothed from head to toe. The only skin they're showing is their face or their arms, while dudes are damn near shirtless or just flat out shirtless. Are we going to see microtransactions? Are we going to see easy fatalities? You know, I'm done. I'm out. What's your thoughts?